Why do some people absolutely dread small talk? You're in a waiting room. Someone turns to you and says, "Crazy weather lately? Huh?" And instantly, you feel trapped. Or you're at a social event, and someone asks, "So what do you do?" And instead of answering, you're mentally calculating how fast you can escape. For some, casual conversation is harmless background noise. For others, it feels draining, irritating, almost physically uncomfortable. So what's really going on? Let's break it down. First type, the depth seekers. Some brains are wired to crave complexity. Psychologists call this a high need for cognition, meaning these individuals naturally gravitate toward ideas, concepts, analysis, and meaning. When they hear, "How was your weekend?" their brain doesn't interpret it as connection, it interprets it as static. Surface-level questions don't stimulate them. There's no challenge, no discovery, no exploration. It's like being offered a snack when you're starving for a full meal. But introduce a real topic, identity, morality, dreams, fears, big questions about life, and suddenly they come alive. Their energy shifts, their curiosity activates. They don't dislike people. They dislike conversations that never move beyond the surface. Second type, the overthinkers. For this group, small talk isn't shallow, it's exhausting. While others casually chat, their internal monologue is running at full speed. Was that awkward? Did I talk too long? Should I ask a question now? Do they think I'm weird? Psychologists refer to this as cognitive load, the mental effort required to manage social performance. To them, small talk feels like acting in a play with no script. Every smile, pause, and response is analyzed in real time. And because so much energy goes into managing impressions, they can't relax, they can't be present. It starts to feel artificial, like watching themselves from the outside. Eventually, their brain links small talk with stress. Avoidance becomes self-protection. They don't hate conversation, they hate the mental strain that comes with it. Third type, the authenticity-driven. Some people reject small talk for a different reason entirely. They've noticed something most of us ignore: social scripts. How are you? Good. You? Good. We repeat these rituals automatically, even when they don't reflect reality. We've been trained to smooth interactions, keep things light, avoid discomfort. But for someone who values authenticity, that feels wrong. If they're not good, saying it feels dishonest. If they don't care about the weather, pretending to feels performative. Psychologists sometimes connect this to existential authenticity, the desire to live in alignment with one's true internal state. For these individuals, small talk isn't just boring, it feels disconnected from truth. And that disconnect is uncomfortable. Here's something interesting. People who dislike small talk tend to be unusually comfortable with silence. Most of us rush to fill quiet moments. Silence feels awkward, so we scramble for safe topics. But some people don't experience silence as threatening. To them, silence says, "I don't need to impress you. I don't need to perform. I'm okay just being here." That level of comfort is rare. Now let's address the stereotype. It's easy to assume that people who avoid small talk think they're superior. Too intellectual, too deep. Sometimes that's true. But often, it's the opposite. Small talk is safe. It keeps everyone protected. No one risks vulnerability discussing traffic or weekend plans. Real conversation, though, that's risky. It requires revealing beliefs, insecurities, dreams, flaws. Choosing depth over small talk isn't about superiority. It's about willingness to be vulnerable. Research also shows something surprising. People who dislike small talk often have smaller social circles, but stronger bonds. They may not know dozens of acquaintances, but the people they're close to, those relationships tend to be intense, meaningful, and emotionally rich. They're not looking for more connections. They're looking for deeper ones. So if you feel drained by casual chatter, you're not broken. Maybe your brain craves meaning. Maybe you're exhausted from social performance. Maybe you value authenticity more than ritual. And if someone seems uncomfortable during surface conversation, it might not be arrogance or rudeness. They might just be waiting for something real. The real question is, do you prefer comfort or connection? And which one are you? If this changed the way you see everyday interactions, subscribe for more Psychology Explained simply but deeply. See you in the next video.